Hi friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're just new here. So today I'm going to do like first impressions on some new makeup. I've got quite a lot of new makeup that I want to test out, but it's not enough for a full face, so yeah. And I quickly want to point out this cute t-shirt that I'm wearing. So you might have seen my Primark haul while I went to Primark like last week or something, but it was the Manchester Primark and I got loads of cute stuff. But I went to my local Primark in Liverpool yesterday and I saw this cute as hell t-shirt and I just had to have it. So this was £8. I got it in a 2XL. It's like a wrap t-shirt all the way down here. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, I think it is so cute and Cam loves it. So I just wanted to give this a little shout out because it wasn't in my haul because I got it after I had already filmed the haul. But yeah, this is such a cute t-shirt, so... But anyway, we're going to start out by prepping the face. So, move all of this stuff out of the way. I'm going to start by using this. So this is the Pink Grapefruit Lightweight Daily Moisturiser. It looks a bit like this, like a pink jelly. So... I showered earlier today and I literally haven't put anything on my face since then, and I did also do an exfoliation, so my face is feeling a little bit sort of more raw than it would normally feel. It's been so long since I've worn rings, I have no idea how to apply my makeup with them. Might have to take them off. I think this t-shirt goes really well as well with my nice new jewellery, which I am loving. But this moisturiser, it feels really nice on my face. Like it's super, like a really thin texture. It's like a gel texture. Leaves your skin looking very radiant and lovely. It does have a really strong scent though, which is like the only thing I'm not really too keen on. Okay, so now we're going to go in with some eye patches. So I've got these ones. These are the hemp seed eye patches. Fucking hell. With green tea extract. They are meant to hydrate and soothe, and you get 15 treatments in here. If I can open it. So these like little packets, they come and the eye masks are just inside them like this, and then you just take them out and put them on. I've tried a whole bunch of these Primark eye patches, and honestly I like every single one that I've tried. And I keep mine in the fridge. It doesn't really affect like what it does necessarily, but I just really enjoy the feeling of it. It's just very refreshing. But the main reason why I like Primark eye patches is because they stay where you put them. So these are like my favorite eye patches, and you get 15 treatments for £1 or £1.50, so I think it's a super good deal. So now that's all prepped, I'm gonna move on to my eyeballs, and I don't have a lot to do, but I do have 2 new items to try out. Well, 3, 4. We have a lot of new stuff to try. So first up I have this. This is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I have mine in the shade Cream. They had about 4 or 5 different shades, and I have been wanting to try this for so long because I've tried like 3 or 4 different eye primers and I just haven't liked any of them. So I've heard that this one is like a more drier formula, so I'm hoping I will like it more. Let me get it out. So it comes in like a little plastic pot. It feels super cheap. I'm not 100% sure of the price of this. I'll put it on screen now. But it says, apply to your eyelids with an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush or fingertips. Wear alone for a tint of colour, or apply eyeshadow for a more vibrant, long-wearing look. So as I said, I got it in shade Cream. That's what it looks like. So I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, it's really thick. It feels like a wax. Like, I don't think I'm picking anything up. It feels like a dried out wax. Okay, I'm glad that I chose to use my finger because I feel like you've got to warm this up. So I've got a tiny bit. Yeah, this is really dry. Like, really dry. I'm having a problem getting this on my finger and onto my eye. So there's that. I'm not sure if my one is like dried out or what. Like, is it supposed to have this texture? I am going to try brush with it. Just because, like, maybe it'll help. I don't know. But, like, it's just such a dry texture. Okay. It's not picking anything up. First impressions, I don't like that, and I was very excited to try it because I thought I would like it, but I really don't like it. Like, I'm trying so hard to make it work. If you hear all of the rustle and bustle as well, it is the guinea pigs playing around in a Primark bag. The actual main reason I went to Primark, again, was because I wanted to get them another bag because they just really love them. Why is that not sticking there? Okay, so for some reason it doesn't want to stick. What is happening? I don't like this. It's not working. So I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of concealer because I kind of need my lids covered for the look I want to do today. So instead I'm going to pop in with a little bit of this. This is our concealer. This is the Revolution Concealer and Defined Infinite Concealer. This is in C1. I've never used this before. I'm just going to dollop a little bit on. Okay, this is way more promising. It seems to move about. It seems to actually show up. It doesn't seem to be acting odd. It's a bit light, which is good because I think in the haul I was actually a bit worried it was going to be too dark for me. Oh, nice coverage. That is way better than that eye primer. Like, what the hell is going on? Okay, yeah, I way prefer the texture and the look of the concealer. It just feels and looks better. So it's kind of a bummer. I was very excited about the eye primer. Like, I've really been trying to get into eye primer instead of using concealers on my lids, but they're just not working for me. Before it creases, I'm just going to set it down with a little bit of powder. I'm just going to use my Technic Vitamin C Translucent Finishing Powder and just set this down. Because I'm not going to do really any eyeshadow today. I'm just going to do like eyeliner and lashes. So kind of wanted my lid to actually look good, but it's kind of like a weird texture because obviously now I have the weird primer and that concealer on top as well. So now we're going to go in with this. So this is from Primark. This is the PS Look Sharp One Stroke Liquid Felt Liner. It has aloe vera leaf juice in it and it apparently retains hydration. So I saw this again yesterday, so it wasn't included in my haul. But I couldn't figure out which colour it was. It didn't say anywhere on it, so I'm hoping that it's black. It is by the looks of it. It doesn't sound like you can shake it, but let's see. Looks nice and black. It's bleeding like a little bit, but it looks promising. It's like a felt tip. It's not like a brush. That actually looks very promising. So let's try this out. I am absolutely shit at eyeliner, so let's see how this goes. Oh, very easy to use. Very easy to use. That is super black and it is gliding on effortlessly. Like, it's not skipping at all, and the pen is like, the tip is flexible enough that you can get in where you need to, but it's not too flexible where it's going all over the place. I really like that. and it isn't really bleeding at all. The only question I have of it is it going to be waterproof, because my eyes water like a lot, so we'll see. So for someone that is a very, very, very bad eyeliner and struggles a lot, that was very, very easy. Honestly, so easy. Let's do the other side. Again, very, very easy to use. It had a little bit of a harder time out on this corner. I think I had a bit more dryness there. I'm very interested to see if this will dry down matte but still remain like not too dry in, because obviously of the aloe vera leaf juice. But on first impressions, I really like that. Like, I'm really impressed with it. So we're gonna have to keep our eye on this and see how it wears. That's really gonna be the main test. Next up, I have a mascara. So this is the PS Aqua Lash. This is a waterproof mascara and it has vitamin E in it. So I'm very intrigued in this. I was very excited when I saw a waterproof mascara in Primark, because they don't normally have waterproof mascaras. They normally just have normal mascaras. So check this out. So the wand is pretty nice looking. It's kind of chunky, but it's still quite skinny. I feel like it's gonna give quite nice volume. So let's find out. It's picking up my lashes quite nicely. It's very like separating and wispy. Like, it's not really making them like chunky like I sort of thought it would. I mean, for one coat, that's not bad, is it? Quite nice. Okay, so this is 2 coats, and so far, like on first impressions, I really like it. I'm very impressed by how separating and lengthening it is. Like, it looks very wispy. So I'm just gonna wait for that to dry it for a sec, and then we're gonna put on some lashes. So for lashes, I have these ones. These are again from Primark. These are the Easy Lash Intense False Lashes. So they're like little clusters of lashes. And I am not very good with lashes, so we'll see how this goes. It also comes with a glue, which is handy. So I maybe will apply like 1 on the end, possibly 2. I'll see how it goes. But I'm just going to try and take them off first and see what they look like. Like, I think they're all the same, so it doesn't really matter which one I go for. Just trying to clean off some of the little adhesive that's stuck to it. And then I'm going to try and see what this will look like out there. Okay, yeah, I can maybe do... I think we'll start with 2 on the outer corner and then see where we go from there. But is this dry yet? I think it's actually dry. I dried quite quickly. So let's try this glue out. Oh, it has a little teeny tiny brush tip. Let me get my lash section. I am just not good at this sort of stuff. I'm very like clumsy. I am not good with these little tasks. There was actually this one time, I think it was not last year, like maybe the year before, maybe even the year before that, I don't know, where I wanted for Christmas one of those tiny miniature houses that you have to build, because I had spent loads of time watching videos on YouTube of people building these miniature houses, and I was like, oh my god, that looks amazing, I can do that. So Cam got me one for Christmas, and I tried putting it together, and oh my god, I was awful at it. I just didn't have the patience for it, I didn't have the accuracy, just so clumsy, and I just can't deal with like little things. So yeah, maybe if I get good at putting on false lashes, I'll give that miniature house a go again. It was honestly so bad. Has anyone else tried like putting together like a miniature house? Like, they look fun, but they're a lot harder than they look. Okay, I'm just gonna try and get this situated. but that's one piece on. I feel like you can hardly even notice a difference. Like, let me know, can you even notice a difference in that? So I'm going to prep another one and pop that on. I will say, if you're not good at putting lashes on, this is definitely easier. Like, I'm finding it easier because they're just such small segments. But it's still not easy because false lashes just aren't easy. Okay, so this one I'm gonna pop like right next to the other one, so like there. Yes, look at that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It possibly looks a little bit separate for my liking. Let's just pop it there. Okay, so obviously I think you would definitely notice more if I didn't have this thick black liner on, but I do think that it kind of looks a little odd. So I don't know if I would wear them again personally. Yeah, I just think it looks a little bit weird. But let's do the same on the other eye, and then I can do the face because it's getting dark outside. So eyelashes are on. They look fine. Again, it's just something that I probably wouldn't wear, just because I know I've applied them really badly, and also I think they don't really mesh very well together when you use two of them. Like, I think it would be okay to use one, but then I feel like it would look a little bit weird. So yeah, just my first impressions. Now I'm gonna prime the skin. I'm just gonna use one from Primark. I'm gonna use this. It's not brand new, but yeah. So this is the Prep and Perfect Balancing Priming Gel. It's meant to help keep your makeup on. It's meant to help with shine control. It's got a lightweight gel texture. It's got hyaluronic acid, seaweed, and a cucumber extract in it. So it looks like this. I don't tend to use this very often. Why have I put it there? Yeah, I don't tend to use this very often. I mainly just stick to using my e.l.f. putty primers. That's just what I use all of the time, because these ones I find can go a bit funny with different foundations, but we'll see how it goes today. And it has like a very slight tacky feeling to it, but not too much. It's fine. So for foundation, I'm torn because I wanted to use this one. So this is also from Primark. Again, not brand new. But yeah. But then I also want to retest this Essence Pretty Natural Foundation because I haven't tested it again because I've been too afraid to. But I'm not sure that today is the day because I have a new concealer to try. I don't really want to mess up the chances of the concealer in case this looks dodgy. So I'm going to go in with the concealer first quickly. So this is the Revolution one that I used earlier, the Conceal and Define Infinite. And I'm just going to pop a bit of this on. I don't know how much I need. Okay. Just going to do something like that. Sponge. Taking my e.l.f. sponge thing. I think it's like a total face sponge. I'm just going to press that in. Again, I've got the shade C1 in that concealer. Unless I already said that. It's blending on pretty nicely. Clinging to a bit of dryness there, but I've got dryness that there's nothing that the concealer can do about that. I have a spot here that I've been picking for a while. I'm on my period, so I'm not sure that anything's going to cover it, but we'll try. Okay, so it doesn't spread as far as I was expecting it to. It's really, really brightening, but I'm not convinced on the coverage of it. But I'll see how it looks with the foundation and stuff. I mean, it looks okay. It's just a bit too bright for me. I feel like maybe I should go a shade up. Well, down, but you know what I mean. So now let's do the foundation. This is my nemesis. So I'm going to try this again and see how it goes. I'm just going to put like the tiniest amount on. I don't want to get my hand dirty. Okay. Let's do this. So the issues I've had with this foundation before is that it dries very quickly and it's like very difficult to blend out, and like once it's sort of there, you can't move it, so you can't blend stuff on top of it like concealer or cream products. So this thing is just not gonna go today, is it? Looks okay so far. Let's take a bit extra for like here down my neck. I have this in the shade 030 Neutral Ivory, and it's meant to have hyaluron in it and aloe vera. So hyaluron is meant to be like a hydrating agent, which anytime that I've used this I haven't found that it's hydrating at all. And aloe vera, I'm not sure what that does. This spot just doesn't want to cover. Okay, have it your way. Although I might bring in another concealer quickly. Okay, so this time it actually looks okay. It doesn't have like the best coverage in the world, but at least it's not like peeling like it was the last time I used it. I'd be very apprehensive to like touch it to add more product onto it, like concealer, cream contour, or even touch up through the day. But for right now, it's actually looking okay. I am going to hop in with a bit of a different concealer. This is a Technic 3-in-1, just to try and cover this spot up, and that's it. It's a bit better. Still not perfect, but hey ho. So it definitely looks better today. I'm gonna have to see how it looks once it's set and stuff. But it definitely looks better today than how it's looked before. The concealer's looking pretty good too as well. It hasn't creased or settled into like my fine lines and stuff. Although all around here, which I think is where I had the e.l.f. Putty Primer, it's definitely looking horrible. Like the texture, everything, it's not looking good. So now I'm going to attempt to set my face. I'm going to start off by using the Technic Vitamin C powder. And I'm going to try and set my under eyes. Okay, and now I've done that tiny amount. Now I'm not going to go into my other powder, which is this one. So this is from Primark. This is the Blurred Out Skin Conditioning Universal Blurring Powder. So this has super seed extracts in it, niacinamide, willow bark extract. It's meant to refine skin's texture, it's meant to brighten, and it's meant to boost skin renewal. So I really like this powder. I find it incredibly smoothing, like really smoothing. So I just take a little bit on my brush, but then I tap it off until there's essentially nothing left, because this powder is so finely milled that it will just whoosh into the atmosphere. So I'm going to take some, I'm going to do this cheek and just look at the difference in this cheek to that cheek. Like, please tell me you can see the difference. I swear to God, it is so blurring. Like, look at my pores. I just think this powder is almost like magic. Like, it's so nice. And it's from Primark. Oh, I'm having some bad tummy cramps. Oh, okay, now I'm just gonna do some, what am I doing? I'm just gonna do some bronzer and highlight, maybe a little bit of blush. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that quick. Okay, my base products like powder and stuff are on. So now we're going to test out this. So this is the Prep and Perfect Glow Setting Mist. It's meant to be makeup fixing. It's got glow boosting pearls and it's meant to be lightweight. It has hyaluronic acid and green tea extract in it. So let's shake it up. It has like little balls in it to mix everything together, and then it looks all nice and shiny gold. Let's give this a go. Oh, the mist is quite strong, like it's very kind of abrasive, so I'd say hold it a little bit further back. It has a really nice scent to it, like it's really light and refreshing. It feels super nice on my face, and from first impressions I think it looks quite nice. Like I can't see any like shimmer particles on my face. It just looks more sort of like radiant. I actually really do like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of lip oil. Yeah. I'm just going to use this one. This is the Technic Strawberry Lip Oil. So now we're going to work on the brows. So I have two different things for brows. The first brow product up on the chopping block is this. So this is from Primark. This is the PS Brow Fix Tinted Gel for shaping and fixing brows. I've got mine in dark brown. So when I did my haul video, I put this on my hand to show the colour. The colour looked extremely dark, which I'm very nervous about. But the interesting thing is that I tried to wash that off of my hand several times. I was like scrubbing at my hand. I even used my makeup cleanser that I use. I couldn't get it off my hand. Like I actually couldn't. It was on my hand for probably a day. So I'm actually a little bit nervous about putting this in my brows, especially because it looks so dark, but let's give it a go. Also, update on the Essence foundation. It's actually looking pretty good. The concealer's looking really nice as well. It's not creasing at all. So yeah, things are looking good in the base department, which I am which I'm a little bit shocked by. So let's try this out. I'm gonna scrape off as much product as possible. So this is the brush. It's a nifty little brush. So it's like long on one side, small on the other. I'm really scared. Let's go for this. Let me bring you close. We can experience this together. Okay, so I'm going to start with the smaller side to deposit the colour. Oh my god, it's so dark, it's so dark, it's so dark. Okay. I'm going in with the thinner brows. Oh my god, it's so dark. Like, I can't. Oh my god, okay, that is way too dark for me. I literally can't use it. So that's a no-go, which is a shame. If you can find your right colour, maybe, but that's not dark brown, that is like literal black, so I can't use that. Maybe I'll save it for if I ever do Cameron's makeup, which he keeps asking me to do, so maybe I'll do that. But the next brow product I have is by NYX. So this is the NYX Brow Glue. I am so excited to try this because I love the like feather brow, soap brow look, but I hate like that actual application of like soap and stuff. So it looks like this. It's tiny. You've probably seen it everywhere. And it has, oh, a very, very small wand, but it has like little glue, like little glue sticky bits on it. It's cool. So I'm going to try this on my eyebrow. It literally feels like I'm putting nothing on it. Like it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything to it. But it seems to be working. Do I need more? Wow, it's like actual glue. Like it's not even like soap or a brow gel. It's like glue. Like it's gloopy. Like gloop. You see? Oh my god, okay. So, first impressions, it seems to have stuck them up pretty well. I'm just going to have to try and fill them in. This eyebrow looks ridiculous. I actually can't get over it. So let me try and fill them in quickly and we'll see. They feel sticky, so maybe I should give it a minute to sort of like do its thing. So yeah, I'll give it a minute to do its thing and I'll just finish up my eyes quick. I'm just going to take the bronzer that I used, which is actually this one from Poundland today. This is the Makeup Gallery Good to Glow Matte Bronzer. And I'm just going to use this brush to just pop a little bit of something underneath my eyes. That concealer is actually looking really good. Like, it's not creasing at all, which I'm really impressed by, because all of the concealers I have at the minute crease. Like, they probably would have creased by now and I would have been pouncing it back out. So I'm actually really impressed. And it looks nice too. It's like kind of like a medium coverage, like natural finish. Like, it's not too matte, it's not too glowy. It's just very pretty. And let's pop on a little bit of the Aqua Lash Mascara down here too. I keep like catching my eye with one of the little pokies and it kind of like startles me, and then I sort of blink and it's created sort of a mess. So be careful of that. My eyebrows still feel a bit sticky, but I'm going to go ahead and sort them out anyway. I think I might just use my e.l.f. Wow Brow because I really can't be bothered. But let's see if I can make it work, because I might have to like even it out, because obviously this one looks ridiculous right now. It just kind of looks like I've run a black eyeshadow through my eyebrows. Oh no. Okay, so they look drastically different. So now I'm going to have to try and make this one ugly to match this one. And I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how I do that. So I'm just going to take, again from Primark, this is the PS Line and Define Brow Duo. I have mine in dark brown. This colour is actually dark brown instead of black, like the aforementioned. Just give it a bit of shape and then try and fill it in a little bit so it doesn't look so stupid. It's a little bit difficult to do anything now that I've got like glue in my eyebrows, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking that Primark brow gel and I'm just going to put a little bit of colour through this one just so they don't look so fucking stupid. Just like the tiniest amount, please. Please don't do my eyebrows black. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I've ever hated my eyebrows more, but that is definitely because of this Brow Fix thing from Primark. I think I actually quite like the NYX Brow Glue, but I can't tell because of these fucking slugs I have on my eyebrows. So there's that. The most ugliest eyebrows in the world. I hate them. Oh, it's annoying. Okay, what do I have left to test? I'm not. The last thing I have left to use is this. So this is the PS High Gloss. This is the lightweight ultra shine lip gloss and I have mine in candy. So let's bring you in. It smells really good. It smells like a vanilla cake, but like specifically a cake, like not just a vanilla. It smells like a cake. It feels very nourishing and I really love the look of it. Like, it is so shiny, like so shiny. I think it's stunning. It feels very nourishing, it feels nice, it looks beautiful. I really like it. So let's take the hair down. Okay, so this is my finished look using mostly new products. I think it went okay. What do you guys think? I think it looks alright. Like it looks passable. I feel like I would leave the house like this. But for like a special occasion like date night or something, I definitely would want to redo a few elements. And by a few elements I mean probably on most of them. So let's review, shall we? So the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer base thing, I hated this. Like, I had such trouble with it. Is the consistency meant to be this dry? I don't understand. It's just left my eyes with a really like horrible texture to them. Like, let me bring you closer. Can you see how just like dry that is? Like, it just looks so dry. So yeah, I really didn't enjoy this. This is probably the worst thing I've tried today. No. Yeah, actually probably the worst thing I've tried today. I just feel like it's just so dry, and like the packaging feels really cheap as well. Like, I know e.l.f. is a very cheap brand, but it just feels really cheap. It feels like I shouldn't have spent my money on it, which I'm really disappointed in, but I just don't understand the texture. Does anyone else get the texture? Because it's not creamy like at all. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that and see if like mine is faulty or if that's just how they are, and if they are like that, then what is the trick to using them. But yeah, I was really disappointed in that and kind of upset. But the eyeliner I really like it's looking really nice. Nothing has bled, nothing has smudged, which is actually really impressive for me, especially in these inner parts, because they always bleed and smudge whenever I use a liquid eyeliner. I think that it was super easy to apply, very black, very nice. It hasn't dried down completely matte. It still looks like it has kind of like a sheen to it, but I actually quite like that. I think when they're completely matte, it just looks way too dry. So I really like this. This is probably the highlight of what I used today, I think. I actually really like that. I couldn't find the mascara because I had already put it away in my everyday lot. So that just shows you how much I like it. I really do like this mascara. It just reminded me that I did not clean up the mascara under my eye, so I apologize about that. But I really like this mascara. Yeah, it looks nice. I'll have to see if it is waterproof, but at the moment it looks really good. I think it built up very quickly, and it gives a really nice like wispy like look to the lashes, which I think is very pretty. So I really like that. The lashes. So I'm not really a lash person, so it's not like I particularly dislike them. I'm just not really into lashes. I never really wear them. I never really would wear them. Like, there's not really an occasion where I would wear them aside from maybe like date night, but then Cam doesn't like false lashes, so I won't wear them for date night. But these were okay. I think they would look nice if you had them like by themselves. It might look a little bit odd though, just like one eyelash at the end of your lashes. But together I think they look kind of strange. Like, I don't feel like they merge very well. But they were quite easy to apply. I actually like the glue that was with this. It like sort of got tacky very quickly, was very easy to apply, and they don't feel like they're going anywhere. They feel quite sturdy. They were super easy to apply, way easier than any other lash I've tried. So I really appreciate that. And I even got a little bit of the glue like up here when I was putting them on, and it hasn't left a mark or anything. So that's really nice. I really appreciate that because I am very clumsy. So yeah, the lashes are okay. If you're a lash person, you might want to try them. Or if you're like wanting to try lashes for the first time, I would definitely suggest trying something smaller like this because it's just so much easier to put on. The next new thing I tried was the concealer, the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I didn't even read the claims on this. It says it's a long wear concealer, it's crease proof, which it isn't creasing. It has niacinamide in it, and it has infinite coverage. Does that mean full coverage? Maybe you can build it up. Maybe I will try that. But it does look super smooth. Like, there is not a crease in sight, which I am so impressed with. So I actually quite like this. Since I set it down and I'm looking at it, I do think it is growing on me more than when I first used it, which is weird. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it so far. And I think it had decent coverage. Like, I think my face looks pretty flawless. So I'm impressed with. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you made it this far, just I applaud you. Thank you for sticking with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Yeah, because I do these videos quite often. That is all from me. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.